Hey guys, Cardfight Mike here from PPG, coming at you with a Lyrical Melody, Lyrical Booster Set 1. This one's really cool. If you noticed the last video, we did a trial deck opening for the Lyrical Melody trial deck. And this is a huge expansion to that. We're really excited because in here you're getting like 4 or 5 different decks. One of the decks being able to be played in multiple ways. So I'm just really excited to bring this to you guys. I mentioned in the last video, a lot of people are getting kind of tired of like the same mold. So this was a huge shakeup, gave people a bunch of new decks to play. And I'm just going to get on with the pack opening because I'm sure that's what you guys want to see. So we're just going to open it right here. So a couple of things we're going to be looking for. Some of my favorite personally from this set is the Clarissa. I love the aggressiveness. I love the hand size that she gives you. Really cool. Really cool. And then hopefully we could even, if we're lucky enough, maybe we could even pull the LSR. There's, I believe, 5 different LSRs for this set. And here we go. Here we got the box topper. The 100 million. It's really nice. It's from Bushiroad's latest collaboration with D4DJ. I myself have never played the game, but I think it's really cool that Bushiroad was doing a collaboration, you know, trying to get Vanguard to a bigger subscriber base, I guess, to a bigger player base. So that's really cool. The art on these is really nice to help you keep track of the 100 million power for when you hit people with that over trigger and win the game. And then don't forget to, I guess, stay tuned to the Cardfight Vanguard Overdress anime. It's really cool. I actually just watched the latest episode yesterday. Alright, guys. Let's get on with this pack opening. We'll start with the right side first. So yeah, guys. Hopefully we get we get a really cool SP. And then hopefully we even get that LSR. I just saw one of the LSRs yesterday for the first time. And it was just really beautiful. The artwork was gorgeous. So here we have the Blitz Order Vibrant Symphony. If your Vanguard is hit, you can choose one of your units being attacked. And it'll get plus 30k until the end of that battle. You only get to play 1 order per turn, guys. Remember that. So, but it's a really cool way to just give something 30,000 power for the turn. And not have to pay any cost. If you notice, it doesn't have any cost on it, so that's really cool. So I'll be going through some of these, the first couple of packs a little slower so that you guys get to see more or less what it brings, and then we'll be going along a little faster. This is the starting Vanguard, Feltriosa. It has the same starting Vanguard effect. When wrote upon, if you went second, draw a card. Loaded Sentiments Evelina. When this unit is put on Guardian Circle, Soul Blast 1, choose one of your units with earns correct in its card name, and it gets plus 10,000 until the end of the turn. Yeah, this is the one for Clarissa, if I'm not mistaken. Really cool. So you're basically getting a 15k intercept, which is just nuts, guys. That's a lot of shield power. And then you also get a grade 2 that attacks. It's crazy. And then here we have Head Groupie Marlene. If you have 3 or more ghosts, if you notice it says ghost all the way at the bottom here, that's the typing. If you have 3 or more ghosts on your rearguard circle, this unit gets plus 2k power and plus 5k shield, so it's a 10k intercept. Really cool. Being able to, like I said before, being able to block for 10k is really welcomed in Overdress. And here we have Enthusiastic Noon Chantal. Once per turn, if you counterblast 1, you choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets plus 5k until the end of the turn. So that's a cool little way to boost up. Earns Correct member Cataline. When the attack of the Earns Correct leader Clarissa of your Vanguard hits, counterblast and discard a card and stand this unit. Yeah, I've played against this one before, guys. This is crazy. Because Clarissa lets you attack multiple circles at the same time, and then you also have a restanding rearguard. It's just a lot of pressure. Plus the amazing hand size that deck has. And then, oof, we have, right out of the gate, we have our SP. Wow, on the first pack, too. That's pretty cool. Here we have Attentive Deep Love Adelie. When you play True Hearted Ruby, if your Vanguard is Prismagica Willista until the end of the turn, this unit gets plus 10k power. And if you can play an additional order this turn, that's crazy. So you get to play an additional order, which you're only allowed to play one normally, so being able to play an extra one is really welcomed. It's beautiful SP. Alright, so right out of the gate we got our SP, guys. So hopefully we get some good triple rares. Here we have a normal order, counterblast 1, and draw a card and choose one of your units, and it gets plus 5k until the end of the turn. It's really cool. Just a way to get more draw power and plus and more pressure. Very cool. And we have Advancing Courage Bertiu. When this unit boosts, if it gets plus 2k until the end of the turn. Okay, one of the 10k booster. That's pretty cool. We have the front trigger running Start Youth Haida. Just a regular standard front trigger in case anybody wants to play multiples. Here we have Charming Style Testella. Wow, I am so sorry for butchering this name. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle from hand, if you have 3 or more other rearguards, counterblast 1, draw a card. More draw power is always welcome. Friendship Hilda. When this unit is put on Guardian Circle, choose up to one of your rearguards with earns correct in its card name and return it to your hand. Here we have Shining As Is Alastiel. This is one of the ones I mentioned, guys, that there's multiple ways to play this. This is part of the ride line. So basically, it'll say it down here, but when you play it, you bind the top card of your deck, and then depending on the grade of the card that you bound, you get different effects. This one has Counterblast 1 if it's in White Wings, which White Wings is the card in your bind zone is a odd number. The grade number is an odd number. You get to Counterblast 1 and it gets plus 1 crit until the end of the turn. And if the card is an even number, you get Black Wings, which would be during the battle that this unit attacked, your opponent cannot call triggers from units from hand to Guardian Circle. So basically, you get a crit pressure, or you get to stop them from guarding with their best shield. So more than likely, they're gonna take that attack. Both White Wing and Black Wings have their unique ways of playing. I personally prefer the White Wings just because of the crit pressure, but Black Wings is really cool too. And then here we have Wings with Rainbow Glow Eremiel. This one works for the Alastiel deck that I just showed you guys. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you counterblast 1 and you choose one of your rear guards. And for every 3 that have an odd number, you get to give something an additional 5k and a crit. So a lot of pressure there. So if you have a full board of just odd grade units, you get to basically give something plus 10k and 2 crit. Really cool, and we got it in a nice double rare. On to the next pack. Here we have another heal trigger, Languid Relaxation Margaret, just a regular heal trigger. We have Relaxed Conversation Philomonia. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, you can play an additional order, another additional order card, guys. That's really cool. The Clarissa starting Vanguard. When wrote upon, going second, draw a card. The choose card Everlasting Sapphire. Choose one of your units and it gets plus 5k until the end of the turn, and then you get to put the card in your soul. It's a grade 0 order, so that's really cool. You can see a lot of those. And then Dancing Score Elmer. When this unit is put on Guardian Circle, you Soul Blast 1, and this unit gets plus 5k until the end of the turn for each card in your order zone. So if you have a bunch of set orders, this card will have a lot of defense, and it's a grade 2, so it'll have intercept. So it pretty much plays for itself. And then all that for a Soul Blast 1 cost is really cool. And then we have one of the orders for, I believe it's Lorelei. When this card is placed onto your order zone, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you get to draw a card. And while it's in the order zone, if the card is sung, which if we pull the main Vanguard, which is her, I'll explain to you guys what that is. You choose one of your Vanguards and it gets an extra crit until the end of the turn, so that's really cool. Oh, and here we have Earns Correct Leader Clarissa. This is the one I was mentioning to you guys. Out of all the Lyrical decks, this is probably my favorite. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle on top of the grade 2 in the right line, you counterblast 1. You search your deck for up to 1 aim to be the strongest idol, which is the main order of this deck. and you put it into your hand. So it pretty much pays for itself. And then when it attacks, if the attack hits, you get to draw a card. Choose one of your rear guards with earns correct in its card name, and it'll get plus 5k until the end of the turn. So it's really cool because the order will say that you get to attack 3 circles at the same time. So if any of those hit, you get to draw a card for each, and you get to give something 5k. It's just really aggressive, guys. I played against this the other day, and it was just... I'm pretty sure I lost. So here we have one of our triple rares. Just put that there. Try to see if any other triple rares. So far we have one of the triple rares and our SP. Here we have Beautiful Day Off, Felty Rosa. When this unit is rode upon, so it's part of the ride line, so blast 1, choose one of your ghosts from your drop, and you get to put it into your hand. So it pays for itself. I love these cards that get to pay for themselves so that you don't lose out on resources. And during your turn, if you have a ghost in your rearguard circle, this card gets 2k, so already having the power of having a 10k booster or a 10k unit is always welcome. And here we have the Grade 1 in the Clarissa ride line. When this unit is placed, you get by writing on the starting Vanguard, you look at the top 7, and you get to add a grade 1 or less card with earns correct in its name. When this unit is placed, hair braiding aspiration Heilwig. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle during your battle phase, you get to put it into the soul and draw a card. It's really cool. Drawing is always welcome in this game. Midnight Lesson Vanan. When this unit is placed, counterblast 2, look at top 5, and choose up to 2 trigger units from among them and call them. Here we have Positive Singing Lush. During your turn, you get 2k for each order in your order zone. That's really cool. Distinct Word Sense Floor. When this unit is placed from rearguard circle to your hand, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, and if it is a unit that is not a grade 2, call it to rearguard, so allowing you to create a board. And oh, here we have our next triple rare, guys. Really cool. This is one of the ones I played also. It is Archangel of Twin Wings Alastiel. This is the one that goes with the white wing, black wing aesthetics that I was mentioning to you before. And it's a really interesting playstyle because you get to have to make your deck based upon how you want to play it. So if you're in White Wings, which as I mentioned is the one where if your bound card is an odd number, during your turn this unit gets plus 5k in a crit. And if you're in Black Wings, which is even numbers, during your turn all of your opponent's units get minus 5k. So minus 5k in Overdress matters a lot, guys, considering how much the shield values are at. So being able to, whichever version of the deck you decide to build, it'll pay for itself, and it's really fun. Really fun being able to manipulate your deck and then play a different style, having to play a different style depending on which way you build it. Really beautiful aesthetic, beautiful art. So we have our second triple rare. Start going a little into these packs. Here we have another draw trigger. Proof of Hard Work Wilsta. When this unit is rode upon, put 1 card from your hand into your soul. Search your deck for up to 1 gem card and reveal it, so it's part of the ride line. Dreaming Pupils Emmeline. If you have 3 or more other rear guards, this unit gets plus 5k. Wow, really cool. So it's a 12k booster. Here we have the order for the Alastiel that we just pulled. And it says if your Vanguard is Archangel of Twin Wings Alastiel, choose one of your units being attacked, and it gets plus 5k until the end of the turn for each of your rear guards with odd grades. So this one's specifically tailored towards White Wings. And until the end of the turn, when this unit with an even grade is retired from your rear guard circle or guardian circle, you may put that card into your soul instead of the drop. Okay, perfect. So a lot of the cards in Alastiel do require you to soul blast. So this allows you to keep refilling your soul. And Registering Emotions Romana. If you play True Hearted Ruby or Everlasting Sapphire, which are the order cards, this unit gets plus 10k. Mystic Voice Renata. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, choose up to 2 gem cards with different card names and put 1 to the bottom of your deck and put the rest into your soul. And here we have Fighting Spirit Recharge Louisia. And when this unit boosts, if your Vanguard is sung a song this turn, it gets plus 5k, and if it's in the back row center, you get to countercharge 1, allowing you to keep your resources. Not a lot of cards let you countercharge, guys, so it's really cool to be able to countercharge, especially in a counterblast heavy deck. When your unit with earns correct and its card name attacks, retire this unit, choose one of your units being attacked, and it gets plus 10k until the end of the battle. That is Active Life Jerry. Pretty cool. Blooming Season Rudy. When your rear guard is returned to hand, this unit gets plus 5k until the end of the turn. Here we have the Lorenroll. I'm probably butchering that name, but this is another good deck, and this is the starting Vanguard for it. Here we have one of the orders for that deck as well. In the order zone, if a song is sung, draw a card, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets plus 5k until the end of the turn. Here we have the Sentinel. This is one of the Sentinels that, like every other nation, you have Sentinels that, if you have a certain amount of cards in hand, you get to basically play them for free instead of having to discard. This is one of them. It's really cool that for Lyrical, for this set, there's like 5 different artworks for these Sentinels. So you get to basically choose whichever one you like the most based on artwork. And here we have the Fulfill Suites Angelma. And when she's in the back row rearguard, when your other unit is placed on rearguard circle, Soul Blast 2 and draw a card. And here we have a nice front trigger in double rare. So really cool. Okay, on to the next pack. Here we have a regular front trigger, a regular critical trigger, a Classy Breeze Harriet. During your turn, if your order zone has 2 or more cards, it gets plus 5k. A Blackwing specific card, and this one says when this unit is placed on rearguard circle, so charge 1, and it gets boost until the end of the turn. So a 10k booster. Here we have Stronger Yearning in the Heart Florenzia. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle from other than your hand, until the end of the turn, your opponent will call cards from the Guardian Circle during the battle that this unit attacked. They must call 2 or more, so forcing more cards out of your opponent's hand. Really cool. Selfie Practice Annalise. Really cool. She's taking a selfie right there. And at the end of the battle, this unit attacked while boosted. Put this unit into your soul. Choose one of your rear guards and it gets plus 5k. And here we have the double rare version of Brilliance and Elegance Aerith. Really got to give props to Bushiroad for this artwork, guys. They've really gone all out. These cards look very beautiful. And here we have the last pack for the other side. Here we have a back row rear guard that is, this unit gets boost and minus 2k. So that's pretty cool that you get to play it as a rear guard that boosts, even though you get minus 2k. When this unit is rode upon, it is the Willista starting Vanguard. A regular heal trigger, a regular front trigger, the earns correct supporter triply. If your Vanguard attacks hits, this unit gets plus 5k, so that's really cool. A Brainy Player Bubule. Soul Blast 1, retire this unit, draw a card, and choose one of your trigger units in the bind zone, and it gets grade plus 1. So this is cool, because it lets you manipulate the grade of whatever you have bound. So in case you bind something and you want a specific grade for the White Wing or Black Wing, you get to play this and basically make yourself either Black Wing or White Wing whenever you want, based upon what you think you may need for that turn. So that's really cool. And here we have the Fulfill Suites Angelma in double rare. Really nice. Alright guys, so that was it for that half. Let's start getting the next packs. So far we're still missing 2 triple rares, so let's see what we get for those. Here we have Sophisticated Terracia, Little Piece Prail, another card based upon what you get, white wings or black wings. This one's white wings. Scramble Sprint. We still haven't gotten an over trigger, so hopefully we could pull one of those so that you guys could see the different artworks for the over triggers. Expanding World Ballista, and a double rare version of Unrelenting Talon Henrietta. It's pretty cool. Okay guys, here we have another heal trigger. So if you'll notice, you don't have to play the triggers that specifically respond to your archetype. You could play whichever, as long as it says Lyrical Monastero, you could play whatever triggers you want based upon whatever artwork you like. So it's really cool that we're getting a bunch of different artwork triggers so that people can play whatever they find most aesthetically pleasing. So we'll go another Vibrant Symphony, another Starting Vanguard, Loaded Sentiments Evelina, Powerful Dash Endora, Dive of Refreshing Calm, and the selfie practice, but in double rare. That's really cool. So yeah, you get to the double rare versions of the cards look really nice, and it's nice that you get to rarity bump your deck. Here we go. Marlene, a Black Wings card, a ride line for the Clarissa. Oh wait, App Bomb Side Grets, and yeah, Mini Life. And here we have one of the over triggers. So for Lyrical Monastero, all the over triggers do the same thing. If you hit them offensively, you get the additional effect of, for the rest of this fight, for the rest of the game basically, you get, during your turn, all of your rear guards get plus 10,000. So giving you additional power, plus you'll get the 100 million and the draw from the regular over trigger effects. And just like there's a lot of different heal triggers, guys, for the different archetypes within Lyrical Monastero, there are around 4 or 5, I believe, different over trigger artworks. They all do the same thing because they are the over trigger for the nation, but you get to choose whichever one you find most aesthetically pleasing. This one looks beautiful in double rare. Put that there as our over trigger. So yeah, let's see if hopefully we can pull another over trigger so that I can show you guys how they look side by side of the different artwork. Oh, and here we have one of our triple rares. Honest Council President Icona. When this unit attacks, if your Vanguard sung a song, it gets plus 5k, and you get to counterblast 1, discard a card from your hand, and draw 2. So a really nice drawing effect, letting you gain more hand advantage, and it is one of the main triple rares for the Lorenal deck, the main deck of the cover card of the set. So that's really cool. So here we have one of our triple rares. Precise Curriculum Debuts, Little Lady Amina, and here we have another double rare of Cecilia, and here we have the grade 2 for the Lauren roll. Hopefully we could get the grade 3 so that I can show you guys. It's a really strong deck. Okay guys, next pack. Oh, and here we have another Sentinel. Like I said, it has different artwork, so you get to choose whichever one you like the most. That's really cool. And our triple rare is Earns Correct member Evelyn. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle from hand, if your Vanguard is Earns Correct Clarissa, the main Vanguard of the set, of the Clarissa archetype, search your deck for up to 1 grade 2 or less card with Earns Correct in its name and reveal it. And if you do not have a rearguard with the same card name as that card, call it to the open rearguard circle, so fills the board, always welcomed. Work on the ghosts, they look really fun. Alright guys, that was the last pack. Let's get one last look at our amazing pulls. Here we had the SP we pulled at the very beginning on the first pack too. Really nuts. And then we have our over trigger. Wish we could have pulled another one so that I could have shown you guys the different artworks for these. And then we have our 4 triple rares. Gorgeous art on these cards, guys. And then, once again, big thank you to Bushiroad for allowing us to open this product and show it to you guys. A lot of different decks to try out, plus the power, like new cards to power up the already existing trial deck that we went over in the last video. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that we can keep bringing you more Cardfight Vanguard videos. And this is Cardfight Mike from PPG signing off.